Hi there. Let's continue to talk about Jyotish. Let's learn and study how we can understand ourselves, each other, what tasks, what problems do we have through analyzing our natal chart with the recording, with the help of different instruments of Jyotish, of Vedic astrology. As you remember, we have told about the houses of the natal chart. It is called powers. We have told about zodiac signs. We have told about planets from the solar system, and as you remember, in the center of our solar system is the planet, the great star, which is called Sun, the Sun, and the closest planet is Mercury. The next is Venus. After the Venus is our planet Earth with the moon around it. And as you remember, zone the territory from the Sun till the orbit, till the path of our planet Earth. These planets are called inner planets. And the next, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, these planets are outer planets. And today we will talk about the interconnection between zodiac signs and the planets. Firstly, as you remember, the first zodiac sign in the circle of the ecliptic is Aries. The next is Taurus. The third sign is Gemini. The next is Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, the last one. And what the interconnection is. There is one legend in which there is a little story how these or that planets got their own zodiac signs. First of all, the Sun and Moon, these two planets are the king and the queen of the planets. So the Sun, its ownership is under the Leo sign, and Cancer is under the Moon ruling. This was always, but others signs, zodiac signs, was without any ruling of any planets. So they were by themselves. They were free. And as you remember, Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, this planet is almost curious and maybe sometimes jealous. And this planet asks the Sun, could this planet can rule under one of the zodiac sign? And the Sun said, okay, maybe the closest sign is Virgo, I can get here. So Mercury is Mercury knows that the planet Moon is used to be similar to the Sun, because Moon, it is reflection of the energy of the planet Sun. Moon tries to repeat, to reflect what it can get to the our planet Earth. So Mercury asked Moon, could he have any other zodiac sign? And Moon said, of course, you can get the closest sign, which is Gemini. So, as you can see on this circle, that Leo is under the Sun, Cancer is under the Moon, then Virgo is under the Mercury, and Gemini under the Mercury. And the next planet is Venus. This planet saw that Mercury got 2 zodiac signs for ruling, and of course she wanted the same. And she asked the Sun and the Moon to get 2 zodiac signs for ruling. And she got Libra and Taurus. So these signs was nearest to the Mercury signs. The next was planet Mars, and the next zodiac signs were Scorpio and Aries. Jupiter got Sagittarius and Pisces. And as Saturn planet is the more far planet from the center, this planet got the last signs, and they were Capricorn and Aquarius. So let's start from the first sign, from the first planet, the central planet, the Sun, our Lord, which is ruled under the Leo. What does it mean, Sun? As you remember, the Sun is the center. The Sun is our soul. The Sun is our Father. Sun is active. Sun has the central energy. It is art. It is life. So, and as you remember, Leo, this sign means the owner, the center, sense of pride, sense of proud, to be proud of yourself, and the true sense of pride. It is in it is without any subjects, without any objects, so we can feel it inside without any outer reflections, outer connections, outer people, because this sense always is inside us. And Leo and the planet Sun can show us this. Then Cancer is under the Moon. As you remember, Moon is our mother. our feelings, our balanced emotional condition. It means any kind of liquid, care, and the most important it's communication through feelings. So these two signs, like the starter in this circle, and sun and moon, as you can notice, has just one zodiac sign under ruling. The next is Mercury. Mercury has two zodiac signs as Virgo and Gemini. As you remember, Mercury, who is it? Mercury has the qualities of communication, to get any kind of information, new friends, new contacts, new feelings, new impressions, different kind of adventures. And Gemini, as you remember, this sign means the same. How to get new information, and this sign is more outer sign, and not so constant. This sign likes to get something new again and again, not to stop. But Virgo, as you remember, this sign is more practical, pragmatic. These two signs are signs of intellect. But Gemini can get new information and go on to get something new, and not to realize, not to launch it into the life. But Virgo used to make their intellect into pragmatic use. So this sign is more inner. This sign can use their own hands by carrying others, for example, to make their own house. But it's not about Gemini. Gemini can travel, can get a lot of friends, but Virgo, this sign have the idea and aim, purpose to make their life more practical, more real, more realistic. What is about Venus? Venus has the same two zodiac signs as Libra and Taurus. As you remember, Taurus likes comfort, design, a lot of aesthetic subjects. So everything beautiful around this person. Comfortable house, comfortable car, very beautiful couple, partner. And Libra, this sign is more inner, because the purpose for this sign is to feel the beauty of relationship between the couple. As you remember Venus, this planet means love, beauty, luxury and comfort. So this is the same, but Taurus is more outer beauty. Libra is more about inner beauty through relationship. What about Mars? As you remember, Mars, this is a planet of activity, of impulses, wishes, desires, steps, activity. And Aries, this is the first sign of the circle, and this sign means first step. I want to be the first on this way, on this path. Nevertheless, of different obstacles I will face on, but I want to be the first, and I will make this path, this new road. Aries is the sign of conflict. I want this, nevertheless of the willings of others. What about Scorpio? It's about new paths, new roads of our inner world. What do I feel? In what way I think, and how to interconnect this to feel myself balanced. This is the most important task of Scorpio. And Mars, as the planet of our desire, of our steps, of our curiosity, of our activity and great energy, great impulse, we can use this energy inside ourselves, inside our analyzing work, but not outer, as Aries does. So the next is Jupiter, Sagittarius and Pisces under the Jupiter. What about Sagittarius? This sign means the first steps in religion. Who is the God? Who Lord is about? What is about? About different spiritual questions, not material, but more higher, more not physical. And Sagittarius, this is the sign of the leader, spiritual leader, who can take your hand and lead under themselves. You can follow them and try to learn something new within the material world. What is there? What is out there? But Sagittarius, this is the sign of who makes you to know something new. But Pisces is not. Pisces under the Jupiter, planet Jupiter, this sign used to transform themselves inside. And through this feeling, through this transformed condition, This sign can make you to wish, to decide, to know this something new within this, out of this physical world. This is about compassion. The next is Capricorn and Aquarius under the Saturn. What is about? Capricorn. As you remember, this sign is the sign of a career, to make career good organization, good discipline, good planning, financial questions, tasks, purposes, to make good business, to rule the business. And Aquarius, this is the sign of what I can do for others. So it's about ministry. I have a lot of ideas, and what idea can help people around. So this is about humanism. This sign is about a good work, detailed work, disciplined work. And this is about what I can do for others. And Saturn, as you remember, what is about this planet? It's about good organization. It's about to make efforts, good efforts, to make better, not to lean on others, but do all things by themselves, and be sure that you have your opportunities, your talents inside, but not through their outer world, not through their outer activity. So, and I would like to add about Jupiter, about this planet. What does it mean? As you remember, it's about prosperity, it's about expanding, it's about expanding in different sphere of our life. So through knowledge, new knowledge, not only about material world, physical world, but more spiritual. And it's about our well-being, and about our children expanding in the level of children. Okay, so it's about interconnection. What planets rule what kind of zodiac sign. And I would like to try to analyze three of these planets in the natal chart. As you can see, I use the standard position of zodiac sign in the natal chart. We start with the Aries in the first house. So, and the last one is Pisces in the 12th. And as you can notice that Saturn here in the first house. Please be attentive. The number one, it is Aries. Aries is under the planet Mars. So Saturn in this house interconnect with the planet Mars. As you remember, the first house, what does it mean? It's about our expression, how we express ourselves in the outer world, in this world, in real life, how we feel ourselves in interconnection, in communication. And Aries, it's the sign of impulsive, active, confident people, persons. But we have Saturn here in this sphere, and as you remember, Saturn, this is a planet of limits. So it's not easy for the person who has Saturn in the first house. It's not easy for him to be more open. He will use probably to think first and then to act, then to say something. So this can mean also, as Saturn is the planet of time and delay of time, so this person can express and reveal themselves in later period of its life. So not in 20, but maybe after 30 and 40 years. And we can analyze Mars in the third bhava, in the sign of Gemini. Gemini under Mercury. Mars stands in the sphere of Mercury. What does it mean? Mercury and Gemini. New information, communication, good sense of trade, and Mars energy, curiosity, desires, a lot of activity, a lot of energy, a lot of desire to speak a lot, to communicate a lot. And through this quality, the person use to develop, to rise. And the next is Jupiter in the fifth bhava, in the fifth house, under the Leo, under the Lord Sun. What does it mean? First of all, Jupiter, the planet of children and expanding. So probably this person will have 2, 3, 4, so a lot of kids in its family, his family. Maybe it can be also the meaning of well-being through the art. And as you can notice, Leo, this is a sign of art, of any kind of art. So this person can do any kind of art. But Mars in the house of efforts. So the person must do efforts to make any kind of art and will have prosperity through this. Okay, this is a little analyze how we can use their connection between the planets and the signs, zodiac signs in our natal chart. We will continue on our next lecture. I'm very happy to see you, to listen to my lectures. You are welcome to correspond me. I will answer in any time. So see you on the next lecture. Bye bye.